What's up, everyone? MRW talking dating, window shopping, window shoppers in terms of dating, how to spot them. So, over the past few years, and I guess you could say that recently, this all came together for me. Is that over the past few years, I've met so many women who, when I asked them what they were looking for, right? I've always gotten that same typical generic response in terms of what, I'm looking for a guy that's kind, he needs to be honest, things like that. And of course, who is looking for someone who is not kind, right? Someone that's a liar. Like no one has ever said that. Like those qualities are not desired. So in a sense, being kind and being honest and generous, those are qualities that will be standard features on a car, on a vehicle, right? Yeah, of course, when you go into a dealership and the salesman asks you, what are you looking for? No one says, well, I want 4 wheels on the car. I want a steering wheel. Let me see. How about some windows and some doors, along with an antenna and a radio? Like those are all standard features. No one will ask that. But the specifics, it's the specifics that really say that you've put some thought into it, right? Only going back to the relationship. Now, when a woman can come with specifics and why they need for those specifics, that tells me right then and there that she's not a window shopper. She is someone that is seriously looking for a meaningful relationship, right? So when I hear something like, okay, well, I want for the guy to be tall. Okay, well, how tall? Well, tall, but not, menacing tall, right? I don't want to have to look up to the point where my neck hurts just to have a conversation with him. Okay, I get it. So you put some thought into it. Intelligent. How intelligent? You want someone that's Harvard educated, someone who knows everything. If so, do you have the confidence to be around that type of guy? You don't want to feel like this guy is a know-it-all, or do you want some guy who is just, say, knowledgeable, right? Like he's not a brainiac, but he is knowledgeable about a lot of different things. I think that there needs to be a distinction because I'm pretty sure for some of you, I'm sure you've been on dates where someone told you that you're a know-it-all. You're a know-it-all. You think you know too much. Well, for that particular person, you are likely too intelligent for them, that they might need something different, right? Something different, something that does not make them feel so insecure, right? So there are different degrees of intelligence, different kinds of intelligence, different levels of intelligence, all right? Flushing that out before you go out on a date, fellas, so that way we're not wasting money and time, which is money and time that can be devoted towards a woman that is a better fit for us. Makes us less bitter, right? It makes us less bitter from enduring a lot of bad dates, right? They don't even have to be bad dates, just dates where we left without anything. To a lot of you, that could be a bad date, but if you're learning as much as you can from even those bad dates, it's not so bad going forward. All right, at least you know how to avoid those dates, right? So yeah, so right, exactly. A lot of women are just window shopping, right? They're just looking around, like walking into a store, or not exactly walking into a store, but walking past the store. They're looking at the mannequins and I like this, I like that. They're looking. Some might go in, right? They try it on. They go in the fitting room. They try it on. Much like when women go out on dates with us, right? They, that date, that restaurant, that's the fitting room. They're just sort of trying us out for, for a minute, briefly, right? Briefly, just to see if you or that dress might be a fit, right? They might even have some questions, will this be on sale anytime soon? Do you have this in a different color? Blah, blah, blah. You get the point. So, the problem is that the store, the retail associates get paid to do that. They get paid to answer those questions, and they're on the clock. They're there for 8 hours. So it's nothing but time for them. Now, granted, some of them do have a quota, right? So in that sense, it's a lot like us. We have a quota, right? We're trying to get so many dates. For some of us, just trying to get laid. Others, we're trying to look for the one, right? So we really are looking for meaningful engagements. And it's at that point where if the questions pretty much say to you that this person has no intention of purchasing this outfit, right? They have no intention of buying. Then you have to make sure it's important to me that I don't spend any more time on that date. Or it's not even a date at that point. It's important to me that I don't spend any more time engaging her than necessary. We can be friends. I can have her down as an emergency contact. If something happens to me, I can, something. But since I know that she's just window shopping, I've got to maximize my time. I mean, you have to maximize your time because there's someone out there who could be watching, or she could be right in front of you, but you're distracted. You are distracted by the window shopping. These days, there are a lot of women out there who just simply window shop, right? They just simply window shop because why? Well, why do people window shop? They do it for several reasons. One reason, you don't have the money to buy right then and there. And it's the same thing with dating. The woman does not feel as though she does not have what it takes to be in a relationship, right? Or she's looking for the best deal. That's the other part. She's waiting for the item to go on sale. She's going from store to store to door. I mean, from store to store to store, just like date to date to date to date, right? Serial daters is what I'm talking about. What you have to avoid. But it's, and at the same time, there are some who actually enjoy the window shopping experience, right? They don't want to commit to the item. They just want to try it on. They just want to feel it. They want to smell it. Some might even go so far as to purchase the item, wear it to the club, bring it right back, right? And guys, we've experienced being on a date. We've met the friends, we've been out with this girl here. And you're thinking that, oh, wow, I think this has the potential to, no, there's no potential because you just got taken back to the store. She just got a refund. So you're back on the rack, right? So again, questions, flushing out motivation. All right. How long have you been window shopping? How often do you do this? And then asking questions that you would ask someone who is seriously looking to date someone, and just listen to the response. Asking a very in-depth question is not going to get you an in-depth answer from a woman who is not looking for anything with depth. You're not going to get it. So from at that point, you can just cut it. It doesn't have to lead to a meaningless date. It really does not have to. Again, if you're not thinking with your brain, if you're thinking with your dick, then those questions, you're not going to stop and sort of assess the situation, and read the play, all right? You're not going to read the play like you're on the court or on the football field. You're just going to react because your dick is reacting, all right? And this is how you end up, years and years and years of bad dating, single, or maybe you have kids with a woman, and that didn't work out. Why? Because you never asked the questions, but because she, maybe she was a window shopper, turned and just said, you know what, let's just, make something out of nothing, right? So she had the window shopping mentality, and you two just had sex, and that was it. And now what? You got married and have kids, and that's it. That's it. So what do you guys think? Are you trying to get out of that sort of mode? Are you trying to avoid the window shoppers? What are you doing to avoid it? Did I go into detail enough about the window shoppers? If I haven't, questions, comments below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do so. Until next time.